Hey Flosstube, it's Raquel. Thanks for coming back. Hello if you're new. It's been a while. Lots has happened. Oh my goodness. So, we ended up having to, beginning of November, middle of November, we ended up having to self-isolate for 2 weeks because my boyfriend had come into contact with someone at his work. We didn't get sick. We're fine. My daughter, who's 9 months and 3 days, decided to go through a sleep regression. So we've not been sleeping, and she's finally, hopefully, back to sleeping through the night. It's been 3 nights in a row now, so fingers crossed. No more waking up 2 to 3 times a night and being awake for an hour wanting to play. That was rough. I would have come back a little bit sooner, but I was waiting for some packages to come in so I could have a bit of haul for you guys and show you what I got. I still have about 4 more on the way, but with buying stuff from the States and it shipping to Canada, it takes about a month for it to get in, sometimes longer, especially because we are now in code red, so I can't just go to the store and buy a book or something. It's considered non-essential, and so that's caused businesses and everything to have less employees because shorter hours and everything. So our mail is taking longer to get in now because it's obviously affected the post office. So that's fun. We've had to do all our Christmas shopping online because it went into effect while we were still self-isolating. So that's been fun. So that's my little life update. I do have a finish though. I do have to do some touch-ups on her. One of my beads fell off because my thread wasn't tied in properly, so I had to fix that. But my March Fairy is done. I am waiting for a fabric air soluble marker to come in so I can write her name, my daughter's name on here, and then backstitch it all nice and pretty, kind of like embroider it on. So I'm going to do like her name, her birthday, and the time she was born. But my March Fairy, I'm sitting on the floor today, so it's kind of awkward. I kind of wanted to get my Christmas tree in, but it's my fairy. And I just got the treasures in. Let's see if I can hold it back further. Oh, she's just so pretty. So, yeah. So I forgot to order 1 pack of treasures for her, and I just got in the mail yesterday. So I'll be able to put the last 3 on her, and she'll be finished. And my markers should be in the next couple of days. They're from Amazon. Seems like our Amazon packages haven't been like too delayed, so that's nice. But like, if I order from 1 to 3 Stitch, that's when it gets delayed and stuff. So I guess I'll move into my whips. So I worked on Good Morning by Dimensions. It's a gold collection petites. And I just keep them in like their containers they come in. And this is where I am now. So I did quite a bit when I was working on it. Shouldn't be too much longer and that'll be a finish, but I've been working on other projects. That one I think I only gave a few days. I'll show you my pandemic. I did quite a bit on this, I feel like. What's the back? So I made it all the way across. So I've been working up in here. Oh, there's something on it. A purple thread. Because I was frogging on a different project and it was by me. Loving how this is turning out. I put it away because I was waiting for a stand to come in. It's my Christmas present. And stitching on it in just a Q-snap was, since there's so much fabric, it was starting to really hurt my wrists whenever I would stitch. And I couldn't stitch on it for long periods of time. So I finally got my stand in. It's just a cheap one off Amazon. It works well. It's supposed to be for like a hoop or a scroll frame, but I find it works best with a Q-snap. It doesn't. I tried using my scroll frame in it, and it just didn't want to like hold the frame in tightly properly. So I'll show you my stand. Don't mind my little mess, but that is my stand. It's just like $60 off Amazon. Next I will show you my temperature quilt. I did not do much on this. See, I started this in September, and my hope was to get it done by the end of the year. That's definitely not going to happen. I mean, it does really only take me a day to do a month, but this is where I've gotten so far. So I have January, February, March, April, and May done, and I'm working on June. Our December is going to look really weird this year once I get it stitched in. I had like a +8 day or something like that. Like, normally by now we're having like -20. We finally got a snowfall that stuck. And it's been 3 days and hasn't melted yet, so we're supposed to just keep getting colder weather. We're not supposed to get any more warm snaps or spells. And I did have a new start. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue working on this new start. What is on here? Oh, my needle minder. So, it's my needle minder. Yes, I made it. I used to order from Owl Crate, and you'd always get pins to like put on tote bags and stuff. But I don't use them, so I just took some wire cutters and snapped the back off and glued on some magnets. But here's my new start. It's just like, it's a pattern off Etsy. Oh, I forgot to mention, the temperature quilt is by Stitching Mommy on Etsy. And this, I think, is by Lena's Creations. They're just like little squares. And this is stitched on a 36 count French lilac linen by Lakeside Needlecrafts. I don't like this linen. It is so floppy and so loose. Like, it's hard to stitch on. It's not an easy fabric to stitch on at all. So I might just tear out what I did, or I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to continue on this one. I just wasn't loving stitching on this fabric. And then, oh, that's all. And my last whip, I've been working on the Promised Bald Eagle by Dimensions. And I have, give me 1 second. I have peaches. So this is what it's gonna look like. And if you guys don't know the backstory for this one, I am finishing it for my grandma. She started it for my dad and asked me to finish it for her to gift to my dad because she can no longer stitch because she has super bad arthritis in her fingers and wrists. So I did most of all of this in the last 3 weeks. So what I had done was just this part here, like none of the white, and like just this wing, like none of the white or any part of this was in, or the wing up here. And there's like this row of blue that I think I showed last, and none of the sky was in. So it's been going by pretty fast. Granted, the whole background is just half stitches. So worked on that. I think those are all the projects I worked on. Some of the ones I was working on are going to be restarts since I got my fabric in that I ordered. I did not pull that out. It's going to be a hassle to get out, but I got just a 18 by 27, I think, piece of 20 count Aida, and then I got a yard of 18 count. They're just white Aidas. I ordered them off 123 Stitch. Although I don't think you can find the yard of 18 count Aida. I tried to order another one, but I could only find like the one fabric size smaller than a yard. And then for this piece, the piece with the squares, I'm using Sulkies. I ordered these, and then I got 2 of the blendables. Got this pink, and I think this one's called Peacock. I don't know what this one is because they just have their color numbers on them, but they're from 123 Stitch. So I ordered them. I think, yeah, they're from 123 Stitch. So I'm kind of doing what I think Ymir from Almond M&M's is doing. She's doing a pattern similar, but I think from a different Etsy designer. And she had like 5 different DMC colors, and she put them on a wheel, and then for each square, that's the color she'd use. I'm kind of doing the same on my Pandemic. And that's what I'm doing on that one. And I ordered the rest of my Glitter House Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. So I already had Glitter House 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I ordered those. Now I have to organize them because my OCD. So this is probably going to be a new start soon. And to go with the Glitter House Village, because I'm going to be stitching them all together, and fingers crossed it looks nice, because they're always, the only thing I've seen them finished as is just individual like little ornaments kind of thing. And this one I already have fully kitted up. So I ordered the Cult for fabric, which is 32 count raw silver Belfast. Super pretty, super sparkly. How was this folded? Like this. And then Some of it I already had just from one project, but I wanted to order multiples of the colors so I wouldn't run out. I mean, like this color, that's only like 6 stitches used in like each one. And then instead of using the DMC, I ordered the DMC Light Effects, I think it's called. I ordered some Petite Treasure braid and a gold that was similar. So the colors used in this one are Pebbled Beach, Brown Hen, Gingerbread. I ordered 2 of those. 4-leaf clover. Got 3 of those. Blue beadboard. I really hope I have enough colors for the houses, 'cause I really don't know how much I needed. Cherry tomato. I love this one. Cherry cobbler. This one's super pretty too. It has a slight variegation to it. Pink posy. The ones I just ordered have quite a bit of variegation in them, but the one I ordered beforehand, like this one has slight variegation, like you can barely tell. And then the ones I just ordered have like a ton of variegation in them. But to be fair, the ones I originally ordered were like over a year ago. And then cobbled peach. I think this is my favorite color. And this is all the called for floss. That color, Classic Colorworks. And bamboo. And then I'm missing one color, but it's on back order. I did order it. Just waiting on it to go back in stock so they can send it to me, and that was lettuce leaf. So that's that project all kitted up, ready to go. Super excited to start that. But I at least want to get another finish before I start another project. Who knows if I'll keep to that. I already have in mind on starting another one right away. And then I ordered a grime guard. It came pretty fast. I think I ordered this like a week ago, and I got it in the mail. It did come from Canada. DLK Life. I ordered it off Etsy, and honestly, great pricing. I paid $9 Canadian, and I think plus $5 shipping for this to get sent to me. Every other grime guard I was looking at was like 20 bucks. And she was so sweet. She sent a little handwritten note to me. Like, honestly, great Etsy seller. I would order from her again. I don't think she has project bags. I think I just seen grime guards. But she has like all sorts of sizes of grime guards too. And from what I can tell, like, looks like great sewing. Great construction. I can't wait to use this. So my fabric is finally out of its way. And her Etsy is DLKS Crafts. Highly recommend her. Like, honestly, her prices could be higher because, like, judging by the quality of her work, like, on par. Next, I ordered some kits. Luda, you are a bad influence. I've been watching a lot of cross stitch with Luda recently. This isn't even half of the kits I've ordered. Those are still coming in the mail. Oops. I did a big number on the wallet. But there's a method to my madness. My maternity leave ends at the end of December. So I needed to stock up on cross-stitching supplies because we're just going to be going off technically 2 incomes, but really just one, because we do get money for having a child, but that's for said child. It's not my money. It's not his or my boyfriend's money. It's my child's money. We use that strictly for her. So I don't want to keep asking my boyfriend, hey, can I like use your card so I can order some stuff? Because let's be fair, when we shop online, we always buy more than what we want, or not what we want, because we always want more, but more than what we need. So I didn't want to like, you know, pester him and ask him if he can order me something. So I've gotten a little crazy. I normally never spend this much money on like any of my hobbies. I normally get, oh, I really like that, so I'll get like 1 or 2 charts here and there. But I need to stock up. So I think I've ordered enough stuff to last me for over 2 years. But they're mostly kids, so they're gonna take a while to do. And they're big kits. They're not like small kits like my Dimensions Gold collection. Petite. I think I ordered a couple petites, but they're mostly big projects. So I only have a couple here to show you. My next video I'll show you them all, because let's face it, it's probably going to be another month or 2 before I upload another Flosstube. So the first one I ordered is a little stocking kit, and I'm going to be making this for my daughter. And it's called Sleigh Ride at Dusk. Granted by the printed date, I think this is a new kit. I ordered all of these off 123 Stitch. And that one I opened, so it doesn't look nice on the back of it. This one is 3 Bird Watchers. This is just a Dimensions kit. It's not a gold collection or anything. And sometimes I find, because the gold collections kits are supposed to be trickier and harder to stitch, but from what I've found from like the kits I've had, like this one, I don't even think there's like couching in this. It's just backstitch. Like no French knots. This is a gold collection. This has 1 French knot. The rest is backstitching. And then, like with my other just Dimensions kit I made for my grandma, like there was like there was supposed to be more than 1 French knot, but I just did the bird. But that one almost seemed more difficult to do than this one. So I don't know. But this is 3 Bird Watchers. I got so many winter kits. Simplicity Vintage. I'm going to be stitching this for my Aunt Leona. She's done so much for her family, like growing up and helping my mom out. My mom was a single mom for a long time when we were all really little. And so she did so much for us and our family, so I'm gonna stitch that for her. Plus, like, she's a sewer. She made my mom's wedding dress. So, and then I got Woodland Winter. Throw 3 on. If you guys want to see like the backs of them. I think this one is stitched on 18 count. Yeah, 18 count. And this one I know is 14 count. I think this is 18 count. Yeah. This one's 18 count Ada. And this one is 16 count. And I'm missing 1 kit. Please hold. And this is Winter Cabin. And this one is stitched on 16 count. This was going to be my next new start, but that was before I ordered this. And so this is going to be my new start. that I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna start this today because I want to get it done for next Christmas. So my daughter has a stocking, and I have more of those coming in the mail too. Where did I put it? So today I'm just gonna focus doing this cup words. I'm gonna focus finishing this brown color in the wing, and then I'm going to put this aside. I really don't have much left to finish this wing, finish this color in the wing, so I'm gonna finish that. I'm gonna put this aside because I feel like I've done plenty of progress on this one, and then I'm going to start this one. Yeah, that's gonna be my plan. I'm gonna start this one today. If I get my goal done today, I really should get it done in like an hour, but like I said, I have a 9-month-old, so some days I can stitch all day, and she's a dream. She's awesome. She lets me stitch. It's perfect. Some days she's a little more hands-on and needy, and she just needs mommy, which is perfectly fine. I will give her all the cuddles, but she's really not that cuddly anymore and likes to just play by herself. So, those are my plans. I might start spinning a wheel to work on projects to get more variety, but right now I'm just stitching what I feel like stitching on, what's calling to me. I'm kind of sick on stitching on Pandemic right now because I worked on it so much. Literally for like 2 months straight, that's all I worked on. I didn't really work on anything else but Pandemic, so I'm a little burnt out on it. But I kind of made it to my goal that I wanted to make it to anyways, which was to get to the other side, which is, like, I've done 8, I think I've done like 14,000 stitches on Pandemic. Let me check my pattern keeper. Oh, I've done even more than that. I've done 17,871 stitches. And I have 59,394 left. So I've done quite a bit. So I'm kind of burnt out. I got beyond my goal. So I think she's going to take a little break. Unless if I do the wheel thing and the wheel pulls it, then obviously I'll stitch on it for like a day. But yeah. Those are my plans. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and that you guys are all staying healthy. And I will see you when I see you. Bye.